not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stay.
Hey my loves, so welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about 5 ways and 5 things that I've done in my single season and get so comfortable with being single. That is not an easy task, so do not think it's going to happen overnight, but I'm going to share you some ideas and some things that I did to get comfortable being a single woman. The biological clock that we have going on at this age is so common, but I do want to share some things that I did in my single season to get comfortable with knowing that it's okay to be single. It's okay to be by yourself. Just to give a disclaimer, Valentine's Day is coming up literally in a few weeks. And Valentine's Day used to be so dreadful for me, guys. Like, I had boyfriends on Valentine's Day, but it was like not the guy that I've seen a future with. They're just admirers, and yeah, it's like I know Valentine's Day is just a day, but for some women it's a special day. So it used to be tough, especially Valentine's Day that I ain't had anyone. So I had to learn how to get comfortable with that and knowing that it's okay to be single. It's okay to be by yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm going to go over some things that I did originally to get comfortable at this point in my life. So number 1 is getting close to God. I can't stress this enough. I love God so much. He has showed in my life in so many different ways. And as I got closer to him, I got to learn more about myself. I got to learn more about him, and it gave me a greater value of how God sees me. You know, we all know about him, but do we have a relationship with him? You know, and I think in your single season, this is the time to really get in tune with knowing who God is. Who is this person that I pray to? Who is this person that loves me so much to sacrifice his son? And I think that's my number 1 thing that I want to put on this list, because that was a major thing for me. Getting closer to him really strived me to not commit to some of the sins that I was doing previously. And don't get me wrong, ladies, I have definitely fell short, but it also gives you that ability to, once you create that relationship, it never goes away. You know what I'm saying? It never hits. It's like making a friend and you don't talk for years on, and then you get back connected, and it's like that relationship already is established. So it's so easy to get back connected with him, and he's always there. No matter how far you go, no matter how much you forget about God, he's always there. And that's the beautiful thing about creating a relationship with him in your single season, because it teaches you the value of yourself. It teaches you more about relationships and what to look for in a relationship. I am a woman of faith, so this does reflect me as a woman, but this might not be everybody's, idea of, okay, how do I enjoy my single season? This is just my disclaimer, this is just my way of how I got comfortable with single season. I've read a lot of passages related to relationships and marriages and things of that nature, and it just taught me so much about relationships in general, not even romantic, even friendships, family, things of that nature. So that is my number 1 thing that I did in my single season, is getting comfortable with God. Number 2, enjoy your alone time. I can't imagine, okay, let's just put this out here. Once you get married and have kids, alone time does not exist anymore. It does not. I see people stress out about this a lot. Even single mothers, I feel like even has it more harder if they don't have that support system and they don't have, an active father. That can be challenging too. So, I'm blessed enough to I think children are a blessing, but I am blessed enough to be in a situation where I don't have children in an unstable position. And I'm enjoying my alone time. I'm enjoying the fact that I can come home, give me a glass of wine, turn on my favorite TV show, and eat a plate of pasta. Like, that is something that I do every Saturday. Do not judge me. I feel like you have to find something that bring you happiness. I will literally dance like a fool in my apartment, listen to my music, because I have this space where it's so much freedom and so much alone time. My mom had told me, my mom got married at 19 to my dad, and she literally had me, a couple of months later. So when she got married at 18, actually it had me at 19. So she didn't have that ability to have that freedom. She always lived with someone. She told me previously, before I lived by myself, Trin, make sure that you enjoy life and you go out and live by yourself, because I never had that experience. So I made sure that I live by myself in my 20s to make sure I have alone time. This time is so precious. Yeah, sometimes you can say I feel lonely, but if you make the best out of your alone time, it doesn't feel like loneliness. It feels like happiness, pure happiness to me. That's just my thing that I learned in my single season. So when I say alone time and how it helped me in my single season, it helped me how to be comfortable with being single. And I mean single like just me. No friends, no family, just me in my own box. And I love it, guys. I love it so much. I love it. It feels great. I could cry here if I want to, you know, without people asking me, are you okay? Because that's the worst question to ask somebody when they cry. Are you okay? Yeah, you finna make me cry more. So yes, that is something that I have enjoyed. So when I say alone time, find something that you love to do. If it's watching movies, find something on Netflix, turn it on, tune into it. Find something that really brings you pure joy when you're by yourself. And just a picture if you can never be by yourself, and what would you want to do? That's how I know, like, okay, I love going on solo dates. That is like a thing that I've seen trending on social media and on YouTube, going on solo dates. I've done it a couple of times, and I'm not gonna lie, it's like a level of sophistication with that. Like, I get really cute, down myself up, take myself to a 4-star, you know, restaurant. I don't go too crazy because I ain't got the bag like that, but I do go get me some good food, you know. And even like I live in Chicago, so like I can name one place that I can recommend is Tribe. That is a great place for like Black professionals to go to. It's very classy. They have a live band, great food, a good crowd. It's a great feeling. So that is the place I could recommend for you, but that is just a place that I feel will be great for a long time. And that is plenty of other places you go to. And so that is just my idea of what advancing in your singlehood by spending time with yourself and getting to know yourself too. All these things align with getting to know yourself. There's nothing more precious than knowing yourself. Like, girl, getting to know you is the best feeling. You get to know what you're not gonna take, you get to know what you will take. You got an idea of who you are as an individual. So that is where I feel that you can elevate in different ways. Number 3, find new hobbies. Y'all, when I say find new hobbies, I mean things you really enjoy. For example, I want to learn how to skate. And when I say skate, I want to skate I want to learn how to skate. I want to be that cute girl with the little, you know, outfit on, slating with the bundles in the air. My hair ain't on my butt, so got to say the bundles in the air, you know. And it's just a great thing to discover new ideas and new activities, because you get to really like tap in like what your talent capabilities are. Some things I would never learn. Some things I will never be talented at. I know, for example, this is an embarrassing moment, so I'm gonna put this in here. I'm being very vulnerable with you guys right now. So I had went to a dance class October of 2021, and I started my single journey in September of 2020. Yep, September of 2020. And October of 2021, I went to this dance class, and I said, you know what, I used to dance in college, so I'm like, oh, this would be so much fun. I would tap into my sexiness. Y'all, I'm so goofy. First off, I'm the most silliest person you might meet. You will see that more on my channel. I'm trying to be serious right now, but I am so goofy. I was in there like messing up, y'all, like seriously messing up, but the girls was laughing at me, like probably laughing at me. No, but I didn't mind, because I was confident in my skin. I didn't mind going there and messing up, but I enjoyed myself. I walked out there like, you tried, you went in there, you showed up for your best, and you enjoyed yourself. So, you know, you really enjoyed yourself. You really tapped in like who you are as an individual that you used to do in the past, And I messed up, and I still had the best time of my life. Have I been back? No, I have not. I would not be putting my face open there no more. They probably still talking about me to this day. But that is something that I did in my single season. So I encourage you to like, even take up a cooking class. Like, I want to learn how to make homemade pasta. So many things I want to learn in my single season. So these are some of the things that I want to try out, but I'm sure it's much more on the list that I can put on there. But yeah, just tap in and see what hobbies you like. Number 4. Now, people that know me know this is dear to my heart. Traveling. I love traveling. Travel the world. Some people don't have the luxury to do that. But if you have the finances, I'm not gonna lie to you. First off, let me just put this in. I'm being really burning with you guys. Y'all getting on all my tea. Like, good old. But I have been out of town broke. When I say broke, literally like a cent to my name. Probably in the negatives. I have been out of town broke. But what I will say is do not follow that. Do not follow that way of traveling. That was just me being young and wanting to go out of town and experience out the country. And I have done that on multiple occasions, and I have more traveling that I want to do, but I do want to put myself into a stable position where I could travel and come back home with my bills paid and not, which things like that. I have made some mistakes in my my adulthood, but that's neither here nor there. Travel the world. Go see different countries. I think it's really beautiful to go see different countries, because when you travel, you realize so many countries, so many cultures have so much similarities in how they value things, how they see things. So many similarities to America, and so many difference that you might find that is more attractive in, out the country than it is in America. Because let's be real, America got things that we can change up a little bit, and you learn from different countries. Like, don't let anything discourage you from traveling. If someone can't go, oh yeah, let me tell y'all this. Come in. If they can't go, leave they ass. I can't stress this enough. I have not been on a solo trip, but I do want to do that, and I think that taps in back to the alone time of just being able to go out of town and just be by yourself and embrace your own like presence, your own comfortability. So you should travel the world. That's a guarantee, hands down. I want to see the world, period. And building off that, travel the world means money, right? So this is the time to build on your finance. Child, let me tell you something. I ain't scared to say, I've been broke before. Being broke me like negative account. I try to be responsible, don't have bills coming out. Yeah, nah. I have been broke before, and I still struggle sometimes. I'm gonna be very apparent. Look, I still struggle sometimes, but I'm gonna get it out the gutter how I get it, okay? And I'm gonna get it legally. You know what I'm saying? I have ways to get money outside of my regular day job. So personally for me, I want to be financially stable. And your monthly income should not be less than your monthly bills. Meaning, if you pay $2,000 in bills and you only make $1,000 each month, you either need to create a different lifestyle for yourself and degrade amount of bills that you pay, or what we always do, look for another job. So ideally, you want to put yourself in a position where you can build a financial stable position for yourself, because I know sometimes we can't do that. I always recommend this too. I know earlier I said that, my mom said she never lived by herself, but hear me out. Because I know some people like, wait, what? If you can stay at home, stay at home. If you can stay at home. Build your money at home. If I have the luxury to move back home with family, which I do technically, don't follow me. I just don't want to live at home with nobody. Trinity and living with people just don't work out. It's just, yeah. Trinity, having roommates and all that. Don't get me wrong, I love them, but I have a way that I like things. I like having my TV loud sometimes. It just depends. It just depends. But I will say this, build on your finances. Make sure that you are putting yourself in a predicament where you can travel the world, when you can take solo dates, when you know, things like that. And while you can't do those things, to substitute stuff that you can do for free. I would recommend buying a canvas on Amazon, very cheap, getting you some paint. I'm actually gonna do that and paint while I talk to you guys, but that is something that I would recommend doing, you know, things of that nature. But yeah, girl, build that finance. And financial stability looks like this. You should have 3 to 6 months of money saved in your account that is the same amount of bills that you pay each month. When you focus on yourself and you don't have any distractions, that's the best time to build on yourself, to work on yourself, to put yourself in a position where you can financially afford the lifestyle that you want. Ideally for me, I want that luxury purse. I want them luxury shoes. I can't lie. I want a luxury lifestyle. I want my luxury apartment. But that comes with work. Create those goals. Put that work in. Okay. So these are 5 things I did in my single season to, you know, really enjoy it, get comfortable with my single season. It's so much more that I could share that I've done, but those are like the 5 things I did. Also, just to add on to some of the things I have done, and I fell short as well, but I practiced celibacy for 2 years. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that was the most peaceful time in my life. There was no confusion. There was no, you know, mishap. Sex can just really confuse things. And this is just real talk. You know, my age, I'm 28 years old, our age group, that can confuse a lot of things. And we tend to think it's love when it's lust. And that's just something that I have seen in me as a person, where I literally think this person is my husband. No, it's lust. You know, like, this person had major red flags, but it's lust, okay? Like, you have to really get in tune with yourself by avoiding sex. And I'm not saying masturbate either. I did not do that. I tried to tell people that it's okay to not be in tune in that version of yourself. I want to save myself from my husband, per se. So that is something that I have learned in my single season, how to be celibate, how to practice it. People would ask me, how did you not have sex for 2 years? They made it sound so hard, but I kid you not, it's not. It's not hard. If you really in your Bible, you really in your word, you really in tune with building the best version of yourself, sex is the least of your worries, honey. Like, do you want that luxury apartment, or do you want that, you know, I'm not gonna say it, but you know, if they was in your face, you want the pleasure or stability? I'll take stability for 100, okay? So you have to really put an idea of where you want to put yourself at, where you see yourself at. If you love yourself and value yourself enough, these things will come so easy to you. Taking away things that doesn't apply growth to you will come so easy to you. So I do want to encourage people to take away things that you notice that put you or kept you in a position that you don't want to be in. You know, that's something that you should do in your single season, for sure. I just want to just put a disclaimer out here. These are things I've done. And if you have other things that you did in your single season that you feel that is, you know, good for other women to know, or for me to know, or you want to add on to what I said, please leave it in the comments below. I really do appreciate that, because I'm all about, you know, women empowerment, women growth, things of that nature. Even men, you know, like, not even exclude men, people in general. So this concludes the video. Also, I just want to let you guys know, I know you're looking at my background like, girl, what's going on here? Like, where's the rest of the wallpaper? Okay, so I put a little bit of wallpaper up. Just want to see how it look on my wall. I actually really love it, but I have more wallpaper that I ordered. I got some things I ordered in the corner that I have to put up, but my next video will be showing you guys how to put up a YouTube background for you. This is just a style that I like. I love like a minimalist type decor, and I have a blue couch over here that doesn't really define me at this moment, but as I got older, I bought this couch when I was 26. I'm 28 now, and I'm gonna be 29 this year. So things change as you get older. Your decor might change, you know, things like that. Things that more get more attractive to you. Like, that's it. That's what I like. Stay in tune. Stay in tune for next week content. I'm going to be showing you guys how to put together a background without damaging your walls. Hear me out, without damaging your walls. So stay in tune for that. I'm going to show you how to do this in an apartment as well. And yeah, so thank you for coming to watch my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed you being here. Stay tuned for my content. I got some good content coming to you guys. I love you guys. Peace.